Yo, hope everyone's well. Having a good trading week. This video is going to be EURUSD on the 30th of May 2024. Hopefully you enjoyed the previous video yesterday on Wednesday's price action. So we take a look at Euro. Similar to yesterday's price action, sell side, BISI, order block. So it's taken sell side, ran into this BISI order block here. If you're anticipating price to run up high into this SIBI, potentially this bearish order block, then there was a trade set up during London session. So price trading lower, London open here. So 2 AM is the London kill zone for ICT. So shout out to ICT, you can learn all of this on his YouTube. These two down close candles here, taps into the low, runs higher. So this is a bullish order block. These two candles here. So let's go replay mode. So prices ran up higher, tapped into this bullish order block. Let's see if there's an entry. So let's have a look. Here at the minute, it's made a low, a high, lower low. So I'll just be waiting for this high to get taken, which it does here. Okay. So it doesn't need to close, it just needs to literally go above it. Fair value gap here. Make that green. And this is the bullish order block, bullish breaker, sorry. So let's draw that across and make that black. Alright, so that makes sense. Take out the midpoint. So fair value gap, breaker, taps into it here. So where would your stops be? Well, potentially if you want to act that as a breakaway gap, you can, but I'll just put my stops down here because price could still leave a wick to tap into that inefficiency there. Target, definitely target equal highs here, high up here. So yeah, definitely these equal highs here first. But yeah, let's see what price does. So price ends up running higher, highs here as well. So yeah, that was a London move. That's what got my bias for longs. And then my bias for coming into New York session, as it is literally about to be the New York kill zone. I'm still bullish for now. So the next raw liquidity potentially could be the consequent encouragement of this. So the midpoint of this SIBI, and then the higher that. So if we're looking for that from this low to here, let's just say the midpoint, get premium discount. Price is tapped into this bullish order block here, so obviously it's in the equilibrium, so this still counts as bullish order block. Price is tapped into that 615, which is not a kill zone, which is fine. Let's see if price wants to come back lower, so we can get an entry. But at the minute it is now in a premium, so you don't want to be buying yet. That's if the draw liquidity is this consequent encouragement at the wick. But if we draw it from the high here, it's still in a premium, but these two down close candles here is actually a bullish order block. So that could be a entry to run higher. So I'll keep you updated. Okay, so price is just trading in between this bullish order block here. So these two down close candles. Trying to find if there's an entry. Just gonna be a little bit passive. Low, high, lower, low, but I just don't like the fact that that looks like that. I want it to be more clean than that. So yeah, just we'll keep you updated to see if it runs down lower, takes out this low, then makes a high potentially, but we'll see. Okay, just update. If you did act this as a breaker here, so low, high, low, low, once it took that high here, if you draw that across, breaker, fair value gap, fair value gap. Always do the highest fair value gap first. Entry. Stops just below. First target would be that high here, so 2 to 1. And then next target potentially be this low here. So something like that. Okay, so there's news coming out literally 1 minute ago. Buy side's been taken here. Still got the low of this candle here for the fair value gap, and then this line here is the high of the SIBI 4 hour. So yeah, that's still the draw liquidity for me at the minute. So draw from there to there. CE. So that's actually, that 5 minute lines up with the midpoint, which is nice. And then the next one would be the high of that. So let's see if price wants to keep climbing. Okay, so price has ran to this consequent encouragement of the 4 hour, or the high, or the low, sorry, of the 5 minute. So I pointed out here. Looking back at it, this is the 5 minute order block here. As you can see, before news came out, sell side have been taken here, and then it ran higher. Looking back at it now, it made a low, high, low, low, high, high. So these three are the breakers. So let me just delete that. So this is a breaker here. So look how price is respecting this breaker. So once that price gets taken here, then potentially there is the fair value gap. So fair value gap here. But again, I just missed that there, so it'd be interesting watching this video back. So it made low, high, low, low, high, high. This is the breaker here as well. This is another breaker. I spotted this breaker here as a low, high, low, low, high, high breaker, but potentially you would have got stopped out if you did enter here. But it was already 2 to 1 at this point here, so you would have taken some partials anyway. But yeah, it's just interesting to see. And let's see if price wants to continue taking up higher to this 1.08355, which is the high of the 4 hour busy. The dollar's been rejecting this weekly opening gap, back now into the low of this fair value gap. So it's tapped into that there. So if he was long, definitely take some partials. And yeah, let's see where price wants to go next. Okay, so we've got news coming out now. Accumulation and then redistribution to the higher side, buy side, sorry. So take out these equal highs and then tap into the 4 hour BISI here. So that's what I think is going to happen. Okay, so target's been hit, which is the high of this 4 hour SIBI, and then also it tapped into the bearish order block. So quite a nice move for London session and New York session. And that is how I got the bias for being long during for Euro during these sessions. So hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe, shout out to ICT, and yeah, comment below if you like this kind of content, because this is quite a lot of gold that I'm dropping. And yeah, there's loads of setups that you can get in for this price leg. So yeah, be safe and speak to you soon.